They don't see you yet, not because you're weak, but because you're invisible. They don't know what you're capable of, and that's exactly how it starts. What I'm about to give you is not motivation. It's not hustle advice. It's the code, rare, forbidden, used by people like Ayanokoji, the ones who move in silence and control the entire room without ever raising their voice. Most people, they chase attention. They scream for respect, but you're going to learn how to own it without ever asking. Let's talk about the disease you've been infected with: social invisibility. You walk into a room, nobody looks. You speak, no one listens. You try to lead, but the world shrugs you off. Why? Because you were never taught the power of calculated presence. You were told to be yourself, but no one told you how to shape that self into something unforgettable. Only a few know the truth. The Ayanokojis of this world, they don't react. They engineer reactions. Now listen closely. Here are the weapons, the mental blades, the psychological traps. Tactic 1, emotional emptiness. Stop wearing your feelings on your face. Imagine you're sitting in a room full of predators, eyes scanning for weakness. They see emotion. They know where to strike. Now imagine this. Your heart races, but your face, stone, calm, controlled, cold. That's power. That's mystery. That's how Ayanokoji moves. Emotions, you feel them, but they don't see them. You're not like them. And the less they can read you, the more they fear you. Tactic 2, speak last, think twice. Next time you're in a group, pause. Don't rush to speak. Watch. Listen to the tones, the hesitations, the patterns. Then, when everyone else has spilled their thoughts, you strike with precision. One sentence, surgical. You didn't just speak. You close the conversation. That's what Ayanokoji does. He waits. Then, he cuts through the noise like a blade through silk. This tactic alone will separate you from 95% of people, because silence scares them. But for you, silence is your sword. Tactic 3, predict human behavior. You're not reacting anymore. You're studying. Every word someone says, every move they make, it's data. You start to notice the fake smiles, the eyes that dart before a lie, the subtle cues of guilt, fear, desire. Ayanokoji isn't psychic. He's observant. And now so are you. Next time you're in a room, don't speak. Just observe. See who's trying to impress. See who's scared to be seen. Most people never learn this, but you're not most people. Tactic 4, erase your ego. This one's brutal, but essential. You think you need to prove yourself. You don't. Let go of the need to win. Let go of the need to be liked. When you detach from validation, you become dangerous. No one can control you. Not praise, not insult. Nothing moves you unless you choose to be moved. That's how Ayanokoji wins, not with brute force, but by being untouchable inside. Tactic 5, appear less, control more. Here's the final blade. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need everyone to know your name. You move in the shadows. Say less, post less, reveal less. Let people wonder. Let them fill in the blanks. They'll imagine more power than you could ever show. Because mystery is magnetic, and invisibility, it's the first step to becoming unforgettable. Now pause, breathe. You've just been handed a blueprint most will never see. Most people chase influence. You are now the influence. The edge is yours, but how you sharpen it, that's what defines everything. You can walk back into your life the same, or you can walk in like Ayanokoji, unshakable, unreadable, unstoppable. The choice is yours. Now move like someone who knows something no one else does, because you do, and they'll feel it before you ever say a word.